Mba. Hello. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to Wednesday stream. How are you? Are you doing well? Who's here? Is it just Ethan? Ethan. Ethan's holding it down. Hi. How are you, Ethan? You ready for some Silent Hill? Some more spoopy nurses? Doctor's here. Hello, doctor. Welcome, welcome. Got more Silent Hill on the menu. I can't wait. Can't wait to see more spoopy evil nurses. It's gonna be very spoopy. Ethan says, I'm doing good. I just got interested back into zombies modding. What are you making? Just skins, or you making a map? That would be fun to make. A zombies map? It might be hard, but it sounds fun. Many of like the custom zombies maps I've seen have been very they're kind of rough. Remember when I streamed zombies and I snuck in the Family Guy map? That was pretty fun. Very random but fun. Oh yeah. Yeah, I saw your Pack-a-Punch camo. It's very good. Doctor says probably not gonna be here too long. Have to leave for Rome tomorrow. Oh yeah. Safe travels, Doctor. And I hope you get lots of rest for your big day. Thank you for the like. 1 like equals 1 head pat. Thank you, thank you. Wait, Ethan says, I also remember you dying by running into a trap. That was on, what's the theater map called? That was pretty funny. Can you make it? Because there's like a delay. There's a delay in the, when you throw the switch for those traps. It doesn't trigger right away. So is it possible to like run through it? Or no? I need to know. Oh. You need Juggernog to survive? Damn. Doctor says, are you struck by illness? You sound kind of off. I just worked out, so I'm a little out of breath. And I'm also kind of stressed out because I have like DMV problems going on right now, so. But I was like, I'm gonna stream today regardless. Because I miss streaming and I miss you guys. And I just feel like I need to play like Silent Hill or some kind of game right now. But yeah, it's just freaking I have to like get my title transferred to my card. It's just like a big mess. Big ordeal. Also I got a job offer, so that might be starting very, very soon. I'm like torn on it because on one hand, like I need the money, right? But on the other, I'm like, damn, I don't want to go back to work. It's gonna be rough. You know, it's tough enough to like have to go in every day, but on top of that, well, and like the stress of work, but then on top of that, you know, I'm trying to juggle the YouTube channel. It's gonna be a lot. I don't know if I'm cut out for it, but I will try my best. Ethan says, but you were also red screen as well? Oh, was I already hurt? I don't remember. Ethan says, since I'm modding Black Ops 1, since it's more moddable than Black Ops 2, I can mod way more things. That's cool. Yeah, I never, let me think, what, I'm trying to remember if I've ever modded a game. I've always, like, I remember messing around in, like, video game editors, like, on older games, because I feel like back then, like, older games, they were a lot easier to mod and, like, edit compared to, like, modern games. You know, because like with modern games, you have like what, Unreal Engine, and I feel like that's very difficult to run. You need like a really good computer, I would imagine. I don't know, maybe I'm overthinking it. But if it's anything like Blender, you know, you need like a super duper powerful workstation to run Blender. Doctor says, damn bureaucracy. Yeah, really. It's a nightmare. I hate doing stuff like this. I hate doing like government paperwork and like anything that requires like other little bits of paper and giving up all your personal information. It's just so annoying. Feels bad. Ethan says, I remember everything, and it's sad that we only played Black Ops 2, and I don't care for that game. Oh. Yeah. Oh, God. Very yawny. Yeah, no, I kind of, I prefer the older games because I don't like the Black Ops 2 weapons. I don't like the futuristic, like, non-existent weapons. I much rather like use an M1 Garand or like an MP40 or something interesting. Star Wars fan has entered the chat. Welcome, Star Wars fan. Welcome to the stream. But yeah. Star Wars fan says, show of hands if you want to scratch Lemmy behind his cat ears. Thanks, Star Wars fan. I don't have a head scratch emoji, but I do have head pats. Digital head pats. That reminds me, I need to check in with my artist. We need to see if the Halloween outfit is going to be ready in time for October 1st. I'm going to probably wear it the whole month. New fit, new look, whole month of October. And then a second fit for Christmas. The Christmas fit. Ethan says, I'd rather us play Black Ops 1 or World at War since those are made with playing with friends. Black Ops 2 isn't because they transitioned for more solo play. How do you mean? Can you expand on that? I thought most Call of Duties were like multiplayer oriented. Like after, I feel like after everything after Call of Duty 3, Call of Duty has been like geared for multiplayer. Did anyone play Call of Duty 3 here? Have you guys played it? It's so, it's kind of janky. It's kind of janky because it's like, So what am I saying? Black Ops. Call of Duty 2 was super. It was. I would say Call of Duty 2 is more like Call of Duty 4 than it is to Call of Duty 3. 3 was very like, oh, let's try to make this into Battlefield. Because there were like tanks and cars that you could, or like jeeps that you could drive around. And it was just super, super janky. But it was kind of fun. Like, if you embrace the jank, I remember Call of Duty 3 was actually kind of fun to play online. I don't remember the story, like, at all. But, yeah, I remember it being fun. But I think I preferred Call of Duty 2 over 3. Ethan says, I'd rather us play Black Ops 1 or World at War since those are made with playing with friends. Oh, I already read that. Black Ops 2 maps are made with solo play in mind, then playing with friends, since Black Ops 2 was the start of most zombies. Oh. Wait, but zombies has been around since World at War. Could you not play zombies with like co-op? That doesn't sound right. I feel like you've always been able to do that. Ethan says OG COD 2 apparently has the hardest veteran and I want to play it. I wouldn't doubt it. It's probably because of the nade spam. Ethan says Lumi didn't even read the rest of the damn message. I'm sorry, okay? I'm a little out of it. Bear with me. I have like an overloaded stressed brain right now, so be prepared. I'm gonna make lots of mistakes, probably misread things, probably die a lot in Silent Hill 2. So please be patient. Black Ops 2 was the start of most zombies players playing in solo. I see, I see. Baba has entered the chat. Welcome, Baba. Thank you for the boba. Thank you for the boba, Baba. I appreciate it. Are you giving me a zombie bite? No. Don't bite me. I swear I don't taste good. I want to order my my new fit. My cosplay. It's gonna cost a lot of money though. Probably like $100. I'm buying like the cheapest clothes too. It's gonna be all Amazon. So it might really I don't know. It may or may not look good. I'm buying like Amazon everything from like the from the shorts to the jacket. Yeah. Could be bad. I'll probably dye my hair. I don't know. Should I dye my hair or should I get a wig? What do you think? I feel like Amazon wigs are horrible. Yeah, I'm already at like $73. $73 for the fit. Should I do it? Doctor says sounds bad. Why? Because it's Amazon? I don't know. Sometimes Amazon has like decent stuff. I feel like it's kind of just like luck of the draw, you know? Like sometimes you get good, like decent quality stuff. Other times it's like, okay, it's pretty bad. The Amazon clothes. Yeah. I mean, when it comes to cosplay, it just has to look good. But it might fall apart or it might not feel the best, right? Like the material. But if it looks decent, I mean, hey, that's all it's really meant for. This is cosplay, guys. Cosplay. Baba says Baba's long hair sheds. Oh no. Your poor drains. Ethan says hearing Amazon gives me PTSD. Oh yeah, sorry Ethan. I forgot you used to work there. Hmm. What else? What else? Trying to think. Oh, we have to do the wheel. We have to do the wheel soon. Because Silent Hill 2 is probably going to run out soon. And then what was the other game? Opposing Force, the Half-Life DLC. That's probably not like super long. I think it's like a little bit longer than Blue Shift. So maybe tops 3 or 4 streams. But yeah. We gotta do the wheel. We gotta figure out what we're gonna do next. We're gonna do the genre thing. So, because it feels like we're doing too many horror games. We gotta switch it up a little bit. So we're gonna spin the wheel and it's gonna land on a genre of game. And then we'll pick, I guess, or maybe we should do it this way. We'll spin the wheel 3 times, get 3 different genres, and then spin the game wheel until we get those 3 genres of games. I feel like that works. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Baba says, oh my god, my pores are open and stuff. Did you exfoliate? It's good to exfoliate. I need to do that. L is into the chat. Welcome, L. Welcome to the stream. L says how to render random country. What? What are you talking about? Hey L, guess what? Canada. Doctor says Amazon isn't used that much in Poland. We have a few services like that. Allegro and OLX. Funny thing about the former. When my mom created the account, they mailed her a physical letter with the activation code, and at the 10-year anniversary, they gave out pouches with old coins to every user. I found it recently, and there was a German Pfennig from 1914. Wow. That's really interesting. Being mailed an activation code is very old school, kind of unheard of. Ethan says, guys, I have a problem. What's wrong, Ethan? What's your problem? Speak your case. Ethan says, I still have 14 Man vs. Machine tickets on TF2 that I haven't used. I mean, don't force yourself to play MVM. MVM takes like hours to play. I don't have that kind of time anymore. I think the last time I played MVM, I was in like college. It's been a long time. Doctor says she created the account in 1999. Wow. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. You know how like when you create an account these days, it's like check your mail to confirm the account. Like your email. Back then it was check your actual mail to confirm the account. It's pretty crazy. Incorruptus has entered the chat. Welcome, Incorruptus. Welcome to the stream. How is you? Ethan says, my problem playing MVM is I hate random queuing with toxic randoms. I need friends to gamble with. Is MVM gambling? What? Isn't MVM like super toxic? I remember playing with some pretty random, or some pretty angry randoms when I last played it. Encryptus says, I just got back from a beach walk. Ooh, that sounds lovely. Aren't you on vacation? Doctor says, unfortunately, Allegro has become more and more like Amazon, and it kind of sucks. Damn. Yeah. You know, there was an app or like an e-commerce, you know, platform called what's it called? Etsy. And I feel like Etsy, it used to be like this really cool, like you can only sell handmade crafts on Etsy. And like it was supposed to be just like direct artist to, you know, user or buyer or whatever. And that was like the idea, and then it's completely done like a 180, and it's now basically like Amazon. It's really sad. Most of the stuff you can buy on Etsy is like mass produced. Yeah, no longer really like handmade stuff. You really have to like look. You have to like really search for the handmade stuff. Elle says, but I don't want to destroy the East Coast of Canada because the Femboy Church is located in Toronto. What? What are you talking about? Also, Femboy Church. Where? Give me the coordinates. Ethan says MBM is kind of toxic. Yeah. It's like, why though? Because of hats? Or like gold weapons or whatever? Also says I found like 3 femboys in one 2-fort match. Oh yeah, if you want to meet femboys, just go play Team Fortress 2. They're like a dime a dozen there. I don't know why. Don't ask me why. Doctor says it used to be mainly for the people, by the people. Now it's mostly dropshippers selling cheap Chinese crap. Yeah, that's basically how, that's like the direction Etsy went. It's just like mass-produced cheap stuff. And yeah, they're dropshippers. They just sell it as at a markup. And it's sad because I feel like people who don't know any better, or like older people, they're like, oh, Etsy, yeah, it's supposed to be like all homemade stuff, and they end up buying basically just like Amazon crap. It's like Amazon crap rebranded. Doctor says, yep, that's how 2-fort works. 2-fort, more like 2-fem. Incorruptus says, yep, been hanging out at the beach, eating barbecue between my jacuzzi stints on the patio. That sounds so nice. Dude. That sounds lovely. Ethan says, problem with MVM, people will allow cheaters and be fine with them, but the moment you use the gas passer, they act like you just summoned the Antichrist. What? What weapon is that? That sounds like a, that sounds like something that Pyro would use. Can you use Pyro in MVM? Is that allowed? Doctor says MVM became toxic because people are elitist douchebags. That's mainly it. They'll kick you for using the best weapons because it's too easy. Really? I always found MVM to be incredibly hard. Maybe I just didn't know the meta. Jephthah has entered the chat. Welcome, Jephthah. Welcome to the stream. Ethan says gas passers, pyros, gas cans, secondary. Oh. You could use any class in MVM, really. Karma's entered the chat. Welcome, Karma. I'm doing goob. How are you? Elle says I dropped the Femboy Church address in chat. Alright, I'm gonna look it up. It's better be real. If it's real, we gotta make a pilgrimage. We're gonna make a pilgrimage to the Femboy Church. And I'm gonna live stream it. What is this, L? I got like why is it taking forever to load? It looks like a weed store. What is this? Why'd you send me to a weed store? You lied. There is no femboy church. Wow. My belief, it left as quickly as it came. Shun the non-believer. Shun them. Attack. Encryptor says, only stressful part out here is the seagulls. The seagulls getting summoned by any food item that appears. Dude, I used to love to feed the seagulls. It's so funny. You ever see that? There's like an old viral video. Actually, do you guys want to watch it? I need a good laugh. I need a good laugh right now. I'm very stressed. I think we could watch it on stream. I'll pull it up here in a second. Doctor says if you go into MVM blind, it can be very hard, but it's also the most fun I've had with any game mode ever. Really? Wow. It's just a wave game mode. Remember how popular that used to be? Like in the early 2010s. I remember like wave game modes were like everywhere in every video game. It was called Horde mode. And I think didn't Gears of War start it? Horde mode. You need friends for MVM? Would you want to be my friend and play MVM? Remnant has entered the chat. Welcome, Remnant. Yeah, we're trying to find the femboy church in Canada. But I think L lied. You lied to us, L. You're casting an evil spell? Warm pillow? Does anyone here have a yellow pillow? Come on, you can tell me. Your secret's safe with me. Who's got a yellow pillow? Type yellow in chat if you've got a yellow pillow. Remnant says Horde mode on what game? I guess it's hard to say who started Horde mode, because you could technically say Call of Duty Zombies is a Horde mode. But I don't know, it's kind of different. The first Horde mode I got into was I think in Gears of War 2. Yeah, I think Gears of War 2 was like my first Horde mode. I played it a lot. I liked it. It was fun. No, Ethan, don't do it. Ethan cast laggy internet. No. Your pillow is red? Red with silk? Doctor, I feel like you sleep on like If your pillow is red, I imagine you sleep on one of those like heart-shaped mattresses or like heart-shaped beds with like a big heart-shaped headboard. You ever play The Sims? I imagine you sleep on the heart bed from The Sims. Ethan says COD Zombies is a wave-based and horde game. Yeah, I guess you're right. So yeah, COD Zombies probably one of the first. It's such a simple concept though. I feel like it goes way back. Probably further than COD. Remnant says I cast Femboy Beam throughout the rest of chat. What? Femboy Beam. Low orbital ion cannon. I cast low orbital ion cannon. And instead of highly focused photons, it's highly focused feminine beams turn you into femboys. I don't know. Incorrupted says Heartbed from The Sims was so hilarious. Yeah. I remember anytime I was like trying to start a family in The Sims, I'd always sell their normal bed and get the heart bed because I thought like, didn't the heart bed make them woohoo easier? It made them woohoo easier, right? It gave them like a woohoo buff. I'm pretty sure. And you can make the bed like vibrate. Dude. Imagine unironically having a giant red heart bed in your home. And then the saddest part would be like you get nothing. You just sleep alone in it every night. That'd be sad. Oh, we gotta get started here. We're losing people. We gotta get started here. Oh, if you haven't already, please, please, please like the video, please. 1 like equals 1 head pat. A like is like a digital head pat. So thank you. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for being here. Damn, I was gonna say something else, but I forgot. Oh well. Oh wait, yes, we have to watch that video. The seagull video. Hold on. Did you guys watch that meme I sent in Discord? I sent a few, but there was one that was really funny that I saw this morning. Where it's like about your friends like targeted ads and they were like really messed up. And the sketch is really well made because it takes such a dark turn. I love it. It's like Blade Runner type vibes. It's funny. Okay, I think I found it. Oh man. This video is 12 years old. YouTube keeps deleting the original. What? Can I show this? Is it bad? Wait, let me look through it real quick. I don't remember it being that bad. It's so low quality, you can hardly make out what's going on. It's just like, it's messed up. It's kind of like, if you were to ever do this in real life, you could probably get arrested for it. Yeah. It's kind of serious. But not really, it's really funny. Alright, I'm gonna show it. Alright, you ready? The seagulls on laxatives.mov.
All this. Man, you got it all over my fingers.
This looks really good.
This is tonight's dinner.
Commitment. Word.
Bro. This is so messed up. Whoever thought of this idea is diabolical. 2003?
We're gonna plan it out. We're gonna. God.
Dude. Not the baby.
Excellent, dude. Excellent, man. Excellent, excellent. Yeah.
That was like biological warfare. Like, honestly. I thought that was way funnier, like, way back in the day. Now I see that video and I'm just like, damn, that sucks for all those people. Encrypted says, don't forget your Ko-Fi link on your vids too. Oh yeah. I need to post that more. Thank you, Corruptus. Remnant says they turned me into a seagull. The horror. I used to have a follower who was a seagull. We have a seagull follower and we also have a seal. And I haven't seen them both in a while. I hope they're doing okay. Alright, anyways, moving on. It's time for Silent Hill. But yeah, don't feed the seagulls laxatives. Please don't do that. It's not okay. I like harmless pranks. The seagull prank, that could be actually pretty harmful. Like, if that got into someone's eye or mouth, it could, like, give them diseases or something. Pretty serious. But another prank I saw, actually today, was... I actually love this kind of prank. They take a picture of, like, an employee, and they, like, photoshopped it. I think it was at, like, Cracker Barrel. and they photoshopped it to make her look like you know how like Cracker Barrel has like all these like photograph portraits or whatever hanging on the walls. They made her look like she was from like the Victorian era or something, or like the colonial days, and they hung it on the wall, and they were like, "Is that you?" And she laughed, and you know, it's harmless, harmless fun. Wait, guys, do you remember? Do you remember what this is from? Holy shit! Is Corn here? Corn, Corn, get in here! Do you guys remember this? Who here in chat remembers this? What is this? What am I referencing here? What is this game referencing here? This is amazing. This means that Silent Hill is nodding to what game? Come on, class. You can tell me. Put your thinking caps on. Does anyone remember? Oh no, doctor's going to bed. Alright, good night, doctor. Sleep well. Ethan, you said you remember everything. How do you not remember this? Come on. Actually, were you here for this? You might not have been here for this. Might have been before your time. But there was a game that I played very early on in my streaming career. And this painting was in it. I'm gonna take a screenshot. I'll show Corn later. Corn would know, I think. Alright, I'll just say it if no one knows. This was from Signalis. And Signalis took heavy inspiration from Silent Hill. So I'm wondering if the devs put this in here as like homage to Signalis, which is pretty dang cool. I don't know what the painting's called, but it's very pretty. Oh, I can't believe I noticed that. I don't know why. One of my superpowers is like, I remember very specific and obscure things, but I can't tell you what I had for breakfast yesterday. It's very odd. I don't know why my brain is like this. Oh, you just check my live streams? From like 4 months ago, 5 months ago? That sounds like a threat. If a doctor threatens you, they're like, I will cure you. Oh man, this is creepy. I would hate to be in an abandoned old hospital building. Or like an insane asylum. Nah, I'm good. Oh, is it raining? Patient interview transcript. Annotation. Following interview was conducted with redacted in response to incident 71. I remember lying in water, empty, and then I felt him stare. He was close, very close. I had to get out. I had to get away, but he followed. He kept staring, so I made him stop. Now I'm empty again. Can we go back to the pool? What is his eye? It's raining outside, you hear it? Encryptus says, I remember you stated you might get a pizza a couple streams ago. And that I did. Well, I got a frozen pizza. With your pizza fund money. Thank you again, Encryptus. It was very yummy. Ooh. Tried to pull a sneaky on me. Where? Oh, fuck. Where? Jeez. Wait, I need a syringe. No, no! I need a syringe. I hope I didn't waste that. Wait, can I just swing? I can. I've been doing all that switching around for nothing. Dang it. Hmm. Remnant says going to an abandoned hospital sounds fun. You're crazy, Remnant. Wait. I didn't miss anything back there, right? Hold on, let me go back real quick. Oh, I can unlock this. Okay. That's a creepy painting. I don't know why, it just unsettles me. There's that time again. 9:10. 9:10 and 15 seconds. Right. And Corruptor says these days going to an abandoned building will probably get you into a nest of homeless people and drugs. Yeah. Honestly, yeah, you gotta be very careful. If you ever do something dumb like that, you gotta be very careful. A lot of people hide out in abandoned buildings. I don't want to go down yet. Gotta check every toilet. There might be toilet ammo. This room is or my room is already getting really hot. This game heats it up so fast. Take care of what matters most. Leave the rest to us. Oh wait, we're back here. She's eepy. No, don't do it, Remnant. Let's check the other side. Did we check this? No. There's a lot of creepy paintings. Oh? Oh shit. I'm gonna need that shotgun soon. Oh, fuck. I hate those ones. They always get me. They're very sneaky. Hello? Okay. Talk to you later. Is that a 9 or a G? Her drawings. Those look like bullet holes. I used to know someone who went urban exploring. And, I thought they were crazy for doing it. It is not worth it. Plus, you're putting yourself in, like... You're putting yourself in danger, not only because, like... There's a lot of people who could be hanging out there that don't have the best intentions. But also... The building itself might be, like, contaminated. Might have, like, asbestos. Might have black mold. And you're just, like, breathing in that stuff. So, yeah. Not good for your health. Alright, we gotta go down here, and then we have to take a right. Did we check this? No. Let me save. What? Nurse? We got a nurse. Jeez. They're pretty strong. I haven't been hit by one yet, but... They can take several rounds to the head. Oh, goodbye, Remnant. Take care. What are we looking for again? Keys? So much shotgun ammo, but no shotgun. Whoa. What was this about? What? Lewis? I don't know. I can't read that. Something was chained up in here. Oh. Wait, what? Get a job you love and you never have to work a day in your life? Get a job at Brookhaven and you never have to work a day in your life. Oh, a bent needle. That's not good. Did I just get poked by that? Shotgun! Let's go. E.H. Marlin. Oh, I thought I had way more ammo than I thought I had. Oh well. Whoa. What? She done? Damn, yeah, they're so strong. Wow. Oh no, the nurse's lounge is behind me. Ethan says, cut that barrel down on the shotgun and it looks more like a default TF2 shotgun. Yeah, it does. It's got no stock. There's a nurse in the nurse's lounge. Oh god. It's the ring. Key. L1. Oh, that's right down the hall. Let me just go check out the treatment room. And then we'll check out L1. It's the last room. Oh, no, it's locked. I'm gonna get my pistol out. I don't want to waste all my shoddy ammo. Lou has entered the chat. Welcome, Lou. Where? Where is it? I hear it. Oh no. They brought in the girl today. Poor thing hasn't said a word. She just sits there, head in her hands, sobbing and quivering. I moved her to the corner bed. Seems to have calmed her down a bit. She even smiled at me, I think. My wife? Are they talking about my wife? Where is it? I hear it. It's hiding. You hear the chittering, right? Oh no. Where? Where? I didn't even see it. Is it on the ceiling? Or did it crawl into the hole? Oh no. No. That's not good. Oh. I was like, what is that? They're lockers. He just pushed down a whole stack of lockers. Why won't they help me? Why do they keep me in here with him? Let me out, 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 let me out. Oh no. This feels like a puzzle room. Hello? Where? Oh. Ooh, that got me. Oh look, we're back here, but it's nighttime. And it stopped raining. Um, what do I have? Marked bracelet and bent needle. Can I use the bent needle as like a lockpick maybe? No. Dobby's into the chat. Welcome, Dobby. It's okay, Dobby. School comes first. Yeah, stay in school. We hate working. Wait, but Ethan, you go to school so you can work. The basement's clear. We've already checked that. I guess we can go to the 3rd floor. Can I take the elevator? "21 has entered the chat. Welcome, 21. Wait, how do I get to the 3rd floor? "21 says, man, I forgot how much I hate and love this game. Why do you hate Silent Hill 2? Oh, the keypad. How do we get to the keypad? Oh, you know what? Might be onto something here. Oh shit. Do I have to fight? I'm running. I haven't been up here. Yeah, this game is incredibly good. Hey, let me save. Dude, my room is so hot right now. I'm dying.
Hey, are you okay?
Go away!
Don't be afraid. I just want to talk.
No way, did she follow me? Can they do that? Can they leave their area? Freeze! No, no, no. Damn. That was close. Yeah, I got the shotgun 21, but we're out of ammo now. Encryptus says, walking through this building reminds me of checking out points of interest at work. Oh boy. Are they abandoned points of interest? Seems like it. Oh, shotgun ammo. Wait, it keeps going? Can you go to the roof? What? I gotta see. No. Observation notes. Patient number 90. Day 1. Patient transferred for observation. Malnourished. Shallow breathing. Avoids eye contact. Agitated in presence of staff. Frantic at the notion of touch. Day 2. Patient refuses solid food. Nasogastric forced feeding required. Serotonin antagonist administered to reduce nausea and vomiting. Day 3. Patient restrained for bathing and feeding. Prepare the treatment room accordingly. Progressing malnourishment, oxygen deficiency, self-injury suspected, could not confirm. Day 4, something is very raw. Oh no. Look, there's that time again. What happened at 9:10? There was at least one weirdo hiding in the dark. Oh gosh. That's scary. Oh, right, left, right. Need a combination. One F, inner ward. Dr. Andrews, we delivered the radiographs you requested. However, it looks like the file was incomplete, as one of the pictures was nowhere to be found. We will send somebody as soon as we locate it. Let me know if you need anything else. Skull trauma from childhood. Fully recovered. Oh, what? Oh, look, they align. Did I get it? Um, I'm not sure. This one only has the scratch marks. Hmm. Am I missing one? I might be missing one. I don't know. I might come back to this. I feel like I have to figure it out though. I need 4 x-rays? Damn. Do I have any keys? Oh, we have a key. Okay. We gotta go to 1F. Can I not go this way? Lame. This was ammo. I'm running. Sorry, nurse. I don't want to fight. Hey, where's 1F? Shit. Wait, what? Dude, what? Where's 1F? Did I read that right? Inner ward. Inner ward on the first floor. Where? Oh, past the lobby? Fuck, there's two. I hate when they do that. Ooh. It's too many. Got plenty of health, though. I'm thinking it's this? Yes. Let me save. Let me save real quick. You know what would be messed up? If they put an enemy in the save room. It's like, whoop, you thought this was a safe place? Think again. Fuck. Oh man, I'm getting my ass beat. I'm stuck. Jeez. Oh my god. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Stop. I'm trying to get the ammo. Damn, she had me cornered. That was rough. And there's still one more. What is that? Another incident with 50. He got out of the pool and made a break for the garden, cutting himself wide open in the process. Thank God I was still here. He was completely manic, screaming. Had the orderlies hold him down, barely managed to stitch him up. He's back in his room now. He's back in his room for now, sedated. Oh no. Oh, what? You can go outside? Nice. I don't want to go out there. The garden. Alright, let's go. Sneaky. Oh, syringe. Running low on ammo. I've got way too much health and not enough ammo. It's a pool. Can I go in? No. Bug. Oh shit. Trying to conserve ammo. There's way too many enemies. Medical tube. Oh wait, can I? Yes. I'm thinking we can pick up whatever was in that drain with what I just made.
Incorrupt is super spooky. Added meat emoji. Fried an egg emoji. Coffee emoji.
Thank you, Incorruptus, for the super spooky. I appreciate it. I knew it was coming too, because I looked down and I saw it. I'm glad it wasn't a really loud one. Where was that drain? Oh no. This case bears a disturbing similarity to a situation that took place in the facility a few years back. The patient was admitted on a court order, but with the consent of his remaining family, his condition appeared to be improving for the first. Hold on. Oh, is she like patrolling the hallway? His condition appeared to be improving for the first few weeks. The administered medications paired with the individual sessions with a psychologist and art therapy alleviated his avolition, anhedonia, and social withdrawal. There was no reason for concern. They didn't even know anything was wrong until the night guard reported one of his keys was missing. When they found him, it was already too late. Damn. It's unfortunate. What's that? Wait, keypad combination note. How? How is this a keypad combination? What? Wait, Incorruptus says one of the few times you catch it in chat before it happens. Yeah, I got lucky. How the heck is this a combination? What? I kind of don't want to fight them. I might just run past. I don't want to waste any more ammo or health. Yeah. Oh wait, we're back here. I think we saw everything. Well, kind of. I want to go back to the drain real quick. Yes. It's got an ear. Maintenance key, pool. We gotta go back. We gotta go back out. Back to the garden. Uh-oh. Oh, is that draining it? Yes. Okay. Don't come alive. Another bracelet. Oh. Do I need those numbers? Shoot. I'm running. Oh no. Is it this way? No, this way. Oh, let me save. Wait, did that say keypad? Okay, yeah, keypad. Oh. I think I understand. Let me go check out the keypad. I think... Yeah, I'll take the stairs. What? Where? In there? What is she doing? She won't fight me. That was weird. She didn't swing at all. Wait, Ethan says I might relapse and go back to playing War Thunder. I could never get into War Thunder, I'm not gonna lie. Wasn't really my thing. That's not how you play tic-tac-toe. Wait, what? I just realized. That was it. Oh, that's disgusting. Are those beetles or roaches? They look like beetles. Which isn't so bad. It's still too many bugs. Yeah, they look like pincer beetles. Can I step on them? They fed me garbage and rotting meat, crawling with maggots, thick with swine, sinew? What? Thick with sinew? They make me bite down, the juices, red and yellow, hit the back of my throat. I choke and gag and I vomit, till my throat is sore, an aching throbbing tube of flesh. I push it all out, but I can still taste it. What? They bathe me in filth and blood and piss and bile. They gently rub human waste all over my body. My skin itches, it peels off like wet paper. I beg them to stop, but they don't listen. And then they lock me up with him. He's always there, closer each time. And the rot, it comes with him. It goes within, it becomes me. What the hell? Oh, the X-ray. Moldy radiograph. What? What happened? Where'd the bugs go? What? Oh no. Interesting. Ethan says I always preferred World of Warships because I like naval combat. World of Warships was so slow. I couldn't get into that either. I don't know, I didn't like the gameplay of either. And Corrupted says, I'm thinking the combo is based on a 4-number entry. Yeah, that keypad code was way simpler than what I thought it was gonna be. Someone call Pyro, we need to clean that room, says Ethan. I thought they were roaches too, but they look like beetles. They had pincers. Maybe those were supposed to be antenna? I don't know. They look like pincers to me. Most likely they were supposed to be roaches. That would be more horrifying. Did I look at this one? a bird chasing a bunny. Corn! There you are, Corn. I was looking all over for you. You're not gonna believe what I discovered in this game. In fact, I'll wait to show you. 'Cause I can go back. Alright, X-ray room. You missed so much, Corn. So much. It's kind of a slow stream today, not too many viewers. I guess Wednesday's kind of hit or miss. What? I can't use it? Why not? Because it's moldy? It's just a little bit of mold. A little bit of mold never hurt nobody. What do I have to do? I have to clean it? How do I clean it? Oh no, we might have to go back. Probably back down to, yeah, level 1. My guess there's something in the pantry maybe that will clean it, or the kitchen. Dang it. Hopefully I can take these stairs all the way down. Oh yeah, let me show you, Corn, what I'm freaking out about. Maybe you'll know. Oh wait, wasn't this way. Notice anything interesting about this room, Corn? Anything at all? Ethan says a little bit. Lumi, that has the same amount of mold as a League of Legends fanboy. What? If you like League, you're moldy. There's probably a good amount of mold and fungus at like a Smash tournament. I feel like Smash tournaments have that kind of reputation. Corn says, well, yeah, I've been having to deal with my weird half-day, half-night sleep schedule here in Philippines, so unsurprising, I missed a lot. It's okay, Corn. Have you not acclimated to the time change? Is your body clock still out of sync? Incorrupted says still less than a Yu-Gi-Oh fanboy. Not the Yu-Gi-Oh fans. Nobody's safe. Corn says, dude, that's a bold-ass painting to use in a game of this genre. For it to not be an homage, that's fucking epic. It's gotta be an homage, dude. Gotta be. Even James is thinking of her. Even the music in this room sounds very much like the music from Signalis. But yeah, I couldn't believe it. I was like, holy shit. That's very cool. Ethan says, I have been to an anime con before. Jesus Christ, do they not shower? That was the most rancid, most offensive smell that I had to assault my nose. You were assaulted by their smell. Bro. Why are anime cons so stinky? Why? Why don't they shower? Just shower. It's not that hard. Alright. That's all I wanted to show you. Let's go back down. Encrypted says I've heard it's oh fuck, I forgot about that. It's locked. Where do I go? This way. Encrypted says I've heard it's bad. There should be rules against that. How would you enforce that though? Like, would everyone have to like be smelled upon entry? Instead of a bouncer, there's like a smeller. They're just like, okay, you're good. Next. The smelling. Ooh. Corn says, and as for my sleep schedule, it's me fighting acclimation. As much as I love the Philippines, most of my friends are in the West, and so is my SO. Oh, so you're just staying up? That makes sense. Ethan says, no, Encryptus, it's worse than bad. It's the reason the Emperor of Mankind doesn't do anything anymore. What? Flamethrower? I mean, yeah, I'll take the smell of like Axe body spray over like actual BO. Ethan says, here's how to enforce it. Spray them down with Axe body spray. Oh my gosh, Ethan. Corn says, also, if you think going to a guest smells like unfettered, rotten, tainted ass, imagine needing to do readings where you need to breathe in regularly between lines. Imagine just being in a room, breathing it all in. You're basically like a human air filter. Oh. I unlocked it. Okay, I think the meta is 2 headshots, 2 swings. Nope, she's still alive. Did you see that? She grabbed my pipe. Pause. Oh no, there's more. I need toilet ammo. Bathroom ammo. More bugs. No, come on. Damn. They're so strong. Mold remover, just what I need. Let's go. Dude, those are beetles. Look, they've got pincers, see? It's in the walls, deep inside. The mold remover gets rid of it for a while, but then the thing reappears in the exact same spots. We need to get in there, break it all down if we have to, and root it out. Root what out? Root what out, friend? What is that? Is that chicken? Who's hanging like posters and paintings in the kitchen? Oh, is this like an employee kitchen? Not like a facility kitchen? No, it looks like a facility kitchen. Oatmeal with fruit, baked beans, sausage, eggs, side of salad. For lunch? Dinner, pork cutlets, potatoes, grilled veggies. Oh, there's one right there. Fuck. Sheesh. Anything else? How do I use the mold remover? Oh, give me that. The heck? It won't let me take it. There we go. Wait, Ethan says, dude, I'm never going back to an anime con ever again. That smell is stuck in my head forever. Was it that bad, Ethan? Holy shit. Corn says the only way it'd be enforced with people who... What? Jork it? More than they brush their teeth or showers by literally installing spray down decontamination arches. Is that what the smell comes from? That's crazy. You'd think it was like a Gooner con. Um, just fill it with rose scent. Number 7 says Corn. Ethan says, "Here's really how to enforce it. Go next to them and light." Dude, no. Why do you want the you want to take the violent approach? Corn says, "Ooh, but that means you've made the smell worse because you've burned the source." Ew. Corn says, "I heard that Blarkin's son. It's in the walls." Yeah, that's what I was going for. It's in the walls. He's in the goddamn walls. Ethan says, "Yes, Lumi, it was fucking awful. Holy shit. You can't stand a bad smell." I mean, things just smell weird. There are weird smells everywhere. That's how you know you're alive. But yeah, no, I understand. Encryptus says there's a quote from 40K Mechanicus that sums up the attitude. Prayer has power, but I cannot deny fire does too. Oh my gosh. Corn says, I like the fact that they further made the enemy sounds more noticeably distorted, sensual moans. Oh yeah, when you take out a nurse, it sounds sus. Not gonna lie, it sounds pretty sus. Also, have you seen how they're dressed? It's got me feeling confused. Wait, there's one more room. And it's locked. Okay, I think we did everything. I think I'm just gonna take the stairwell back up. Oh. Mental health. Food aids. Mental health. That's true. Eating good helps with your mental. I think. Helps me. Beautiful. Alright, we're going back. Oh, it's lagging. Oh no. Hurry, we gotta save before my computer crashes. Come on, hurry. Why is it lagging so much? Look at the ceiling. Look at the floor. Oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no. I think my computer's about to crash, guys. This isn't good. I'm gonna save on this one. Just in case I corrupt it. Come on. I think I'm gonna stop playing, guys. This is crazy. It's lagging so bad. Alright, it was saved. Oh, are we back? It's a little better. Oh, it's better. That was weird. Wait, let me check my temps real quick. My CPU is 90 degrees. Oh my god. My computer can't take much more of this. Um, wait, what the? Did everything just get stretched? Oh, never mind. Okay, wait, go back. Go back. Um, Ethan says violence always works, Lumi. It sends a message. Ethan, no. Don't use your powers for evil. That's why you main Pyro on TF2. It just works. Corn says, Lumi, weird smells means you're alive, Lumi. Incorruptus says, good food and a full bank account helps mental health a lot. Yeah. Can't argue with that. I think we're okay. Yeah, we're back. It might be my computer overheating and dying, but I don't know, just a hunch. Corn says, my favorite type of enemy design are ones where there is inherent fucked up implication on the main character's psyche by the monster design being half terrifying and half spankable. Why does horror and that go so well together? Why? Why are our brains like this? What's wrong with us? I mean, look. Look at them. Oh yeah, it's nice and toasty in my room in Corruptus. Very toasty. I can't wait for winter time. Alright, here we go. Wait, Corn says, I cannot tell if the buffering is on my end due to sudden rain or Lumi's PC is actively melting. No, it was me. 100% me. And Corruptus says, I've seen only... Or he's... And Corruptus says, well, if it bursts into flames, you know it's too hot. I've only seen one server catch fire in my lifetime. Man. I wonder... It's only just this game, and also dual... Or, like, streaming. I need to set up dual streaming. Hopefully once I get some money coming in from the job, I can, maybe buy a new, like, gaming laptop so I can set up dual streaming. Ethan says, I have seen a moron at my pizza job leave the oven on for too long. Oh no. One time I was at, I think it was Dunkin' Donuts. Like really early in the morning. Like it had to have been like 6 a.m. 6 or 7 in the morning. And the toaster oven caught fire. It was pretty bad. What? It still doesn't align. I am confusion. Make it make sense. Oh, maybe like that? No. Maybe that? No, this is very wrong. Oh, I think they go over each other. Maybe? No. I think, okay, wait. I think how it works is they all have to meet in the middle. And they all connect somehow. I think. Ethan says put your PC in the snow during winter and you might turn it into summer. Well, the nice thing about living where it gets cold is now I have a nice little space heater in my room. Fuck, dude, this is... Oh! Okay, okay. We're getting somewhere. There we go. 4:37:12. Did I take a note? Where did I write that down? What? You saw that, right? He writes it down, but I can't check. I remember this number, guys. 4:37:12. Oh, it's right across the way. Four 37.
Yeah.
12? Yeah. Beetles. Beetles everywhere. Big ol' sloppy beetles. Listen to them. They sound wet and sloppy. What is a filthy bracelet? What is that? Guts? Imagine the smell. Booty Munchers entered the chat. Welcome, Booty Muncher. Welcome to the stream. Corin says, I think I've talked about that before. But as someone who's recently been considering making my career based around human utility research, I really want to make a true thesis on why horror and porn I'd be happy to read your paper one day, Corn. Your scientific paper. Often are paired with one another. I mean, hell, apparently Resident Evil will be collabing with Nike soon. I could see it. They're putting Leon into Nike? Corn says, I think a part of it is definitely because womanhood horror deals with hormones and how people take advantage of it, which I think could lead to redacted imagery leaking into these horror stories. I could see that. You like my thumbnail? Thanks, friend. Corn says, on the other hand, games which regard male experience often play into the fact that we're more often in the hormonal mood for that sort of thing, so it uses it against us by confusing your emotion. It's constantly being used against us, yeah. Like, think about, like, advertisement. Think about the thumbnail I used. Oh my god. I'm guilty. You caught me. Fuck. Corn says, like I said before, there are fewer, more primal emotions than fear and spicy arousal. Yeah, they're all, yeah, it's pretty primal. They both, like, those are emotions that will both, like, hijack the, like, higher levels of thinking in your brain. You know? It's almost like fight or flight. Encryptus says, have you seen female streamers in the eye trackers, Corn? They are not as different as you might think. Oh no, women, so I feel like sometimes women are more down bad. They just do a better job at hiding it. I feel like men are just like more brutally honest about it, maybe. Also, there's like the social pressures and stuff where it's like, you know, if women talk about it, they get like shamed, which is unfortunate. Oh, it was written on the map. Okay, I see. Wait, so what can I do now that I have all these like filthy bracelets? I've got 3. Um. Do I go back to the... Oh, I'm lagging again. Maybe the doctor's office? Dude, why is it so laggy on the second floor? Yes. Does the order matter? Oh my god. It does matter. Shoot. Whew. You need 10,000 words? 10 paragraphs? Those will be massive paragraphs. I remember writing, I think, like, what, 1,000-word essays? 1,000-word papers in college. Typically, I think it was like, what, 250 words for one page, double spaced, I think. So about 4 pages. I think that's usually what it amounted to. That's a light thesis. Oh my god. 10,000 word paper is crazy though. That's a lot. It's a lot of research. It's a lot of typing. It's a lot of words. Muncher says, Silent Hill seems like that type of game where I would love to play myself, but I find it very hard to watch other people play it. It just because of my attention span. You find it hard to watch? It's probably because I keep going off topic. I don't just play the game. I like to chat with you guys, you know. I know it's not for everybody, but some people don't want to hear me yap, and that's fine. Corn says, to be fair, it pays to play into the wow massive boingers with those audiences. What I'm getting at with my statement is that they tend to have a cycle, whereas we tend to be in one mode. Yeah, very true. Ethan says men are more brutally honest. Like example, Lumi, you're hot, see? Aw, thanks, Ethan. Incorrupted says males have a cycle, but instead of monthly, it's more akin to every 8 hours or so, depending on the testosterone balance. What do you mean by that? Like, does every 8 hours, once every 8 hours, does your hand look like the one on your screen right now? Holding something? What do you mean? Answer carefully, my friend. Muncher says, I don't have a problem with the yapping, I'm just saying in general. That's fair. Silent Hill can be very confusing too. Like the puzzles are typically pretty well done. They make you think. Oh, here, I just gotta line up the grime. I think it's that. Wait, what? Oh, that matters too. Fuck. Okay, wait, that looks right. And then it's got to be this. Yep. Director's storage room key. I want to get one of these lamps. Ethan says that's a bonk for you. That's fair. Hypothetically speaking, I was bonked. Corn says that is true, but it can be argued that men's hormonal cycles are not as noticeable and extreme compared to the emotional tidal waves women have to go through a lot. Maybe we as guys should save the discussion for when Lumi's community has more active women who give their 2 cents though. Sorry for the topic, I find this stuff interesting. No, you're fine, Corn. It is interesting. But yeah, I don't think we have any ladies in chat at the moment. Yogaba has entered the chat. Welcome, Yogaba. Yogaba says, hey, so what game are you playing? I'm playing Silent Hill 2, the remake. Encryptor says, males are on a regular hormonal release cycle that is not dependent on an organ system. This means a male will be seen as fairly regular in their behavior and less dependent on major hormonal shifts. Yeah. That's why you gotta be careful if you're, if you ever introduce, like, external hormonal, into your system. Like, external hormones into your system, like, be prepared. It's gonna change you, like, in many ways. I mean, yes, that's the point, right? But, you know, just be prepared for the, I guess, like, the emotional, side effects. Muncher says they could be lurking. I mean, maybe. It feels like everyone who's watching me is talking in chat, so I don't know. Yes, I agree with Corn. This is a very heavy subject. And my room is too hot for this. Wait, let me just check what's in here. Safe button. Interesting. Ooh, a puzzle. Don't you love when you have like manga or like you guys probably don't have DVDs, but back in the day if you had like DVDs, sometimes they would like form a picture when you put them all together in like numerical order. I always loved that. I thought that was really cool. I know. I think one game that has that is like Doki Doki Literature Club. I think they have something like that. Muncher says, I wish I was a woman actually. I accept you, Muncher. Corn says, I dated a guy who went on E for a bit, but before deciding he wanted to remain cis. E really affects your mentality. And people who are on it for transition purposes get my full respect. Yeah, that's I don't think I'd be strong enough to do that. That is a challenging road. But for some, the road is life or death. So, I understand. Wait, is that right? There we go. What is that? A fire-breathing... Oh, that's a chimera. It's a chimera. Yeah, it's a... It appears to be a lion slash dragon slash... Is that a snake tail? I love mythology. What did that do? Nothing happened. Oh. It's a combination. The symbols. Ethan says, doesn't matter, my Discord bio is all you need to know about me. Speaking of Discord, go check out the Discord. Come hang out with us. Link at the top of the chat. Come check out Ethan's bio. Incorruptor says, interestingly enough, there is a correlation between an impatient personality trait and high testosterone. It's not 1-to-1, but it's statistically significant. Yeah, apparently if you, did you know that if you're extremely disagreeable, you're more likely to commit crimes? Did you know that? So if you're a very, like, disagreeable person, odds are, you will be incarcerated at some point in your life. Alright, how'd it go? We got circles on the ends and circle in the middle. Triangle. What? No. Circle on the end. What is it? H4. Alright. We've got circle T, H4, male, eyeball, female, succubus, moon, triangle. I already forgot. 4. Was it 4 or was it H? H, eyeball, male, succubus. Wait, there's only 6. And there's 2, 4, or 1, 2, 3, 4, there's 9. Okay, so maybe it's the odd ones out. TH4 male I. T H 4 TH4 male I female succubus. That's not right either. What am I doing wrong? What? Oh no. Muncher says, I played Doki Doki before. I still need to play that game. I haven't played it yet. Corin says, hormones really sneak up on you. They're surprisingly effective at making your emotions uncontrollable. Hormones are extremely powerful. Extremely powerful. I think people don't realize how powerful they are because they're like, oh, everyone, you know, hormones are in your system at all times, always, but they literally change your, like, bone structure, do they not? Puncher says, I was stuck on the last part before realizing I had to delete a file for the game to continue. Whoa, really? In Doki? Corin says, I love researching them. Helps to have an SO who has a cycle and is willing to help me understand the motions of it. God knows education systems don't say enough on it at all. Oh, the menstrual cycle, yeah. I feel like I really learned more about that when I got a girlfriend. So, I know what you mean. They don't really teach that stuff in school. Unless you, like, I don't know, are a doctor or something. Muncher says, I was actually heavy into crime when I was younger. I'm 19. Or you're 18, almost 19? Don't do crimes. We don't condone that behavior here. But if you are truly reformed, then that's good. Corn says, also, unfortunately, Ethan, I only know Jill has been confirmed for the collab so far. The only male identifying character introduced in Nike was Pascal from Nier, who is a giant machine. Damn, all these collabs make me want to download Nike again. Or I think I never deleted it. I just don't play it. I don't open it. I don't know, I got bored. I wish you could trade your characters with other people, because then it would be like a real, true online trading game. Like a trading card game. I also wish, and I know why they do this. They don't want people to, they want people to buy the packs. They don't want people to trade. If you could trade, they'd probably lose so much money. I wish Hearthstone allowed you to trade cards. That'd be really cool. I like Hearthstone. Corn says the chances for Leon Kennedy jiggle physics are slim. It's bleak, dude. I don't know. They might make those cheeks jiggle. The fangirls would love that. And the fanboys. Ethan says, I need Leon all up in my face in a totally not fun way. Not fun? What do you want him, like, screaming at you? Like, go full drill sergeant mode on you? Corn says, it's so visible they're cool with the idea of hot male characters but are afraid to include them. I wonder why. They should like start with femboys. Femboys and Nike. Make it happen. Maybe the jiggle physics would be too it would be too much and it would get their rating all messed up. Isn't Nike a T-rated game? Is Nike rated T? If so, that's crazy. Nike should be rated M in my opinion. The jiggle physics go nuts. Incorrupted says triangle age male eyeball succubus circle question mark. That's how I'm trying to remember the symbols. It's the symbols. Muncher says I don't want to spoil the game too much, but in DDLC the antagonist has a file you have to delete at only the end of the game. That's really interesting. It's like fourth wall breaking. Ethan says, I did a little bit of crime back at my FNAF job, like punching the robots every day at the event of scaring me. That's honestly hysterical. You punched the animatronics at your Five Nights at Freddy job? That must have hurt. You probably did more damage to your hand than to the animatronics. Hopefully they didn't bite you. Dude, we should play Five Nights at Freddy's on stream. I'd probably get so many views. Plus, I've only played 2 FNAF games. I would like to play them all. Because they're just so iconic, you know? Muncher says, I can say I've stopped crime. Once my sister yelled at me for it. That's good. Don't do crimes. You end up hurting more people. And yourself. Korn says, hell, the concept of transferring a human mind to an android body is interesting to me. Not for the usual ethical stuff explored in a lot of sci-fi, but the thought of what a human personality would look like in a form devoid of hormones. Oh yeah, that's interesting. I feel like we often forget, like as writers, you know, like people writing these sci-fi movies or books or whatever, when you take like a brain, if you take like the physical aspect of it away, like what would that look like? What would consciousness look like without all the meat and the chemicals? Would you still be human? Would you still have emotions? Like, it's an interesting concept, yeah. Yeah, and it's easy to forget because it's like, it's such an alien concept too. It's hard to imagine what it would even look like. Ethan says, Lumi, I speak for every Leon fan. I need this guy to sit on me. Whoa. Why did I finish reading that? Damn it. I bonk you, Ethan. Wait. Ethan says Nike is rated T from Google. Wow. That's insane. Have you seen some of the outfits? How is that possible? Incorruptus says, no, I mean, I think that's the combo. Oh, you figured it out? Alright, hang on, I'll try it in a second. Sorry, I'm on a yapping spree. Muncher says, I think Nike borders between M and T. Yeah, I agree. Muncher says, FNAF helped me grow up. I don't know how did Gen Z enjoy FNAF? I was such a little bitch as a kid. I could not stand horror at all, let alone horror games. No way. I could only watch someone play a horror game. I could never play a horror game when I was younger. Absolutely not. FNAF was pretty creepy too, because it has like these weird graphics from like the 90s that like it's inherently unsettling. Ethan says I punch Chuck E. Cheese every day. He could square up with me. I saw a video of a man getting arrested in a Chuck E. Cheese outfit. That was kind of sad. What for? I have no idea. But I'm afraid to ask. Muncher says I play a game almost like Nike, but it's slightly different in gameplay rather than staying in one spot like Nike. In the other game you can move around to set locations. Is that Girls Front Line? I know that's a big one. Corn says consciousness would be nothing without the meat, which grows more significantly, or which grows more efficiently than any machine, is my favorite consequential argument against the genre of characters which fear the weakness of flesh. So, are you saying in order to have like a soul, you need to be made of meat? Why does it matter though? Why does the hardware matter? Who cares what it's made out of? If they can both do the same thing, then what's the difference? You know? It's like, well, no, that's a bad example. Muncher says, I don't remember the name of the game though. FNAF music is peak, but now it kind of fell off almost. What, like you grew out of it? I thought FNAF music was kind of cringe because it was like, we can't wait to meet you. How does it go? The animatronic family? Corn says, and yes, literally, how is it 12 plus when they're literally introducing a reverse bunny suit costume for a character this next event? That's crazy. They've got a reverse bunny suit costume coming? Wait, how? Reverse is like reverse. How is that? Oh no. How are they gonna get away with that? They can't keep getting away with it. Muncher says Scott, when he made Bonnie, he said he got nightmares of Bonnie. The creepiest one... No, I think Freddy's the creepiest one, in my opinion. Bonnie's not bad. All the others aren't that bad. Foxy's kind of creepy, though. Because he runs. He's the only one that, like, runs down the hallway, which... That freaked me out when I first saw it. Gordon says old FNAF arguably mastered morbid, absurdist, whimsical horror which sneaks its way into your mind. It's really well done. When I first played FNAF, I knew it was going to be big. I could just tell. I was like, okay, this is pretty special. Alright, let's finish this and then I'm gonna wrap up, guys. It's getting kind of late. Let me just finish this. Muncher says the FNAF games are still peak. Corn says the machine would need to account for the processes of the meat. Yeah, I don't know. It's like, can you make a 1-for-1 of a human brain, but completely out of like synthetic material? What if it's lab-grown meat? What if it's a lab-grown brain? Muncher says, I do think it's a girl. And I do think it's girl's front line now that you said that. Yeah, that one's pretty big. Alright. Alright, Incorruptus, what did you say it was? I gotta scroll up. Triangle? Triangle. H. Male. Eyeball. Succubus. Circle? Wait, which one was circle? This one? You got it! The rooftop. Their images became blurry, melting together. I could no longer tell. Not sure if I can do it, but maybe you can. This will take you to where you need to be, though probably not the way you want to. And there's bound to be some pain involved. There always is. Damn. That's deep. Alright, I think we're gonna save the rooftop for another night, guys. I'm getting tired. I'm getting tired. Eepy. But I'm also hungry. So I think I'm gonna sign off here in a second. Hold on one second. Sorry, I was just texting my roommate. Wait, Muncher says, or wait, Ethan says, I mean, Bonnie was running in the first FNAF trailer. Does Bonnie run too? I don't remember. Can you all catch them running down the hall sometimes? I thought Foxy only did that. Muncher says, my favorite FNAF songs was Nate Wants to Battle. I don't know that one. What's better, FNAF or Undertale? FNAF or Undertale, go. Let's start a flame war in chat. Corn says, it's why synthetic humans in media are some of my favorite tropes because it plays into the idea that the human body is a perfect machine when it comes to efficiency. Almost all forms of AI we have are based upon how the human brain is wired, after all. Also, I can share the design if you wish. So yeah, I'd love to see it. Incorruptus says, these puzzles give me a headache. Wait, Incorruptus, how did you solve it? You basically gave that one to me. Yeah, you you didn't even let me try. How did you solve it? Eden says Bonnie don't run. He was planned to. So they like changed it last minute. Incorruptus says Undertale because. Ethan says Undertale community because, or Undertale community makes me want to not be on the internet. Both are cringy, but I'd rather deal with FNAF. Yeah, I don't know. I say if you like something, embrace the cringe. Corn says comparing FNAF and Undertale is like comparing a delicious seared steak to a delicious Filipino mango cake. They're both delicious, just different games. Yeah, that's fair. That was a really unfair comparison. I just had to. I had to do it. I thought it would be funny. Corn says, but I will say Undertale has aged more gracefully, whereas I don't really like where FNAF has gone in the modern day. The community made content is what feeds me now. What's like the newest, latest FNAF game? Is it like 3D? I'm gonna look it up. The latest one is Five Nights at Freddy's Secret of the Mimic, which was released on June 13th, 2025. This game continues the franchise tradition of survival horror gameplay involving animatronic characters. Um, what does it even look like? I can't even tell. Oh, it's a 3D roaming game. Yeah, the fact that it's like 3D, I feel like that just loses the whole magic. Oh god. The magic that like the first one is known for. Because now it's just like any other kind of horror game, I guess. Um, Corn says, jokes aside, I do think it's somewhat fair to compare the two, since they were both trailblazers when it came to the indie game scene and were released around the same time. Yeah, they were released around the same time. Didn't Five Nights at Freddy's came out in like 2013? It was like 2013 or 2014, right? And I think Undertale came out in 2014 or 2015. Yeah, they're still going strong. Undertale with Deltarune, FNAF with Secret of Mimic. Yeah, they're still going. Like 10 years later. Incorrupted says, I used the bookshelf, but... Wait, I used the bookshelf, but it was surprisingly involved. The bracelet said 924571, which were the link to the bookshelf matching. Oh. I see. Yeah, it probably would have taken me way too long to figure that out. Corn says exactly. I don't like the Deltarune, or I don't like the departure from sit and survive style gameplay. Yeah. I don't like that either, but I guess they had to change it up because, like, how long could they keep doing that without it feeling stale? It is very simple gameplay. BT's entered the chat. Welcome, BT. We're about to wrap up here, BT. Just so you know. Ethan says FNAF 1 came out in 2014 and Undertale came out in 2015. Oh, okay. That was like a year off. Wow. Can't believe that's so long ago now. Corn says the OG4 FNAF titles were released... Oh, yeah. You guys said the same thing. Wow. Alright, guys. I'm gonna wrap it up here. But thank you so much for joining me. For joining me on this Silent Hill adventure. This was a good one. The game's getting pretty good. This was probably my favorite level so far. I really enjoyed the hospital. Feels like we're coming up on the end. It's probably like one more... Oh, wait. We still have to see the hospital all messed up. So, yeah, we still need to go through the red door and see the alternate universe version of the hospital, which should be interesting and very spoopy. So stay tuned for that. I don't know if I'm gonna stream tomorrow. I may or may not. Hopefully I can, but yeah. Just keep an eye out for a ping maybe. Hit the notifications if you want. Tomorrow will be Half-Life Opposing Force. And we also have to do the wheel spin. So that might be tomorrow. I don't know yet. But maybe. But yeah, once again, thank you so much for joining me, guys. Hope you have a good day or evening, wherever you may be. And I will see you later. Night-night.